Welcome to the 2015-16 Byron Girls Basketball Parent Meeting for parents of all 9th through 12th grade players or C-Squad through Varsity players. At the conclusion of this video, you will also have to watch the Why We Play video, which is on the girls basketball webpage, and then there is a signed form that will need to come back to me. I will send one home with your daughters at practice, but you can also print one off of the girls basketball page and return that. Let me introduce myself. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Darren Nelson, the head girls basketball coach here at Byron, and the rest of our coaching staff at the JV level is Dan Storley. The C Squad coach is Nate Ospey, and then our junior high coaches are Andy Weemy at 8th grade and Matt Catterley at 7th grade. 2015-16 season outlook. We're looking forward to the start of this season. I feel we have the potential to be a very successful team this year. Some of our teams to beat, rivals per se. KM obviously was in the state tournament last year. Did lose a few starters, but they have some returning starters. Will be very good again. And then Lourdes in the HVL Gold is also a big rival of ours. And then any of the Section 1 3A teams we play, which are big games for us, which have a lot of bearing on seeding come postseason time. Team academic goal this year, the last few years we've gotten a silver award. Our goal this year is to get gold. We need a cumulative team GPA of 3.80 to achieve that gold status. So that's kind of a team goal we have for the girls. As far as our style of play, and this goes for at all levels, we want to be aggressive, both offensively and defensively, try and dictate the game. We've got a lot of good athletes in our program. We want to use that athleticism to get up and down the floor. Roles, our role as coaches, we're going to set good examples for your players. We're going to sell our system on how we play and teach the game to your girls in a firm, positive way. We're going to push our girls or push your girls to perform at their highest levels. And then obviously as coaches, we will at times will need to encourage and correct. Your daughter's role as a player, we want them to enjoy the season. This is a game and it should be fun, but we always want them to come ready to work hard, practice and play hard every single day, accept our coaching decisions. If there is a problem or an issue, please communicate with us. We want them to be a team player, contribute however you can, or however they can, both on and off the floor, and promote good sportsmanship. Always shake hands when given that opportunity and be a good sport. Your role as a parent. At times your daughter may struggle. Sometimes that's difficult to watch. Please allow her the space she needs to stand on her own and work through those struggles. Please do support her. Provide unconditional support for your daughter, no matter how she played that particular night or how much she played. Try and believe in our system. Encouragement on the floor. Please don't criticize your daughter or anyone else. If you say it, someone can hear it, and it may hurt both them and the team. And please do not coach from the stands. If we're telling your daughter one thing and you're telling her something else, she's very confused and she's the one that's going to end up getting hurt. Talk a little bit about playing time here. Remember, at the varsity and JV level, playing time is not guaranteed. We can only play 5 girls at a time. We are trying to put a winning team on the floor. Just a side note here, at the C Squad level, everybody does get a chance to play. Most decisions revolve around who we believe can be the most successful in a given situation during a game. Who starts or who plays in a game is going to be different from game to game based on matchups, etc. We expect the girls to be team players and complement each other regardless of who's on the floor and regardless of how much they play. If they are unhappy or don't understand why they're not playing as much as they would like, come and talk to us as coaches. Do remember, as parents, playing time is not something we will discuss with you at any time. The 24-hour rule is in effect. Coaches will not discuss a game or situation with any parent until at least 24 hours after the fact. This moves the discussion away from the presence of the players, and it also allows everyone the opportunity to put things in perspective and have that cool-off time if necessary. Cuts and juniors possibly playing some JV. Let's go into that a little bit here. The number of players on the varsity team regular season roster will be determined each year by the coaching staff. The number chosen can vary, but normally will be between 12 to 14 players. That number allows for the coaching staff to choose a team size that best suits the players each year. The number will also address issues such as making sure varsity players get proper instruction time and room for potential movement to occur during the season if a player on the JV team proves their ability to move up and perform at the varsity level. If cuts are needed at the varsity level, they will be made after the second full practice session. Cuts, if there is a need, will be based on practice performance, ability, coachability, and will be at the discretion of the coaching staff. Some juniors who may not get regular minutes or very few, if any, minutes during the varsity game could be asked by the coaching staff if they want to play some JV minutes to help them develop as a player. Again, this is not a demotion, but a chance for them to improve and develop as a player by getting more playing time in game situations. A junior asked by the coaching staff to do this can decide if they want to do it. It is totally up to them. Lettering. This year we have 26 regular season varsity games, so they would need to play in 13 varsity halves, or half of our regular season number of games. They need to attend practices, follow all Minnesota State High School League rules. They need to complete the season. And then if it's a senior that's been part of the program for all 4 years, they will be given special consideration if they do not meet all the above criteria. Club sports, playing or practicing sports out of season. Examples are indoor soccer, JO volleyball, etc. That is allowed during the season as long as basketball comes first. With weather being an issue in the winter and chances of games getting canceled and rescheduled, they are supposed to put basketball first and attend basketball first if things get rescheduled. Food for away games. I know they've done this in the past for the bus rides. It benefits the athletes by giving them a nutritious meal on a school day. I will leave this up to the parents here, the captain's parents, or Terry Connolly, our booster club rep, to coordinate that with the other parents. If you have any questions or concerns, there is my email. Please email me. And we'll go to the last page here. So this is the signature page that will be sent home with your daughters at practice that needs to come back to me. You can also print one off the girls basketball webpage. I'll have a link to one. And it says you're signing this and dating it, that you have listened to this online parent meeting, and also that you have watched the Why We Play video that I have on the girls basketball webpage, and then that that you'll allow me to release academic information about your daughters to help with recruiting and any other needs. Thank you, and we're really looking forward to the season.